What's up, world? It's your boy Double O coming at you live from Atlanta, Georgia. Day number 72 in this 90-day series. I thank you all very much for tuning in. Those of you who are new to the series, thank you for joining us for the first time. I hope that you will take some time and go back and look at some of the other videos that I've done over the last 72 or so days. Also want to invite you to join me on my YouTube page and my Facebook page and Instagram. You can also email me. All that information will be at the very end of the video. I hope that you will also share this with some friends or family if you find it useful to you. Share it with someone that you love, someone that you know may need some help in their life. And our motto here is, we don't stop till we reach the top. And each of us is trying to become a better person in order to make the world a better place to live. It is just that simple. So today I'm just going to share with you 4 points I think that will definitely help us to grow and to get closer to achieving our goals. As I always say, one of the main things that we talk about all the time is to write your goals down and create a plan. And like I said, it doesn't have to be something that's written in stone, your plan that is, but you definitely want to at least put down some steps, things that you think will help you get you close to your goal. Now today I'm going to just discuss just 4 points and a little supporting info that I think will definitely be of use to you. The first point is get serious. We can do this all day long, listen to all the motivational tapes or watch all the motivational videos and read all the motivational books that we're going to read. We can do all of the motivational exercises, but if we don't get serious about it and begin to take our lives seriously, then it would all be for nothing. And don't waste your time. Really get serious about what you're doing. Get serious about writing your goals down. Just because you've heard it once or whatever the case may be, that doesn't mean that you got it. If you really, really have it, that means you've written your goals down. You start to develop your plan. You've chose a mentor. You've gotten somebody that is going to hold you accountable for those things and whatnot. So it's very, very important to get serious today. Start today. Get serious. Okay. Number 2 is get smart. It's very important that we don't approach learning lazily. It's important. Do not be lazy when it comes to learning. Learning is a process that never ends. Learning is something that you should want to do until the day you die. And, these points really come from a person that I respect very much, someone that I was really turned on to when I was a little boy, and it was Jim Rohn. And he had a real huge influence on my life by listening to his tapes. And he was with Amway way back in the day. This was like in the 70s, I guess, in the early 80s. But, that's something, these are points that I learned from him, So we definitely don't want to take a lazy approach to learning. We want to learn as much as we can about what we want to become and things that we want to do. So very, one way to learn is doing it wrong, but that's something that you don't want to continue to do over and over again. If you did it wrong before, fine, learn from your mistakes and let's move on. Learn from your own experiences, learn from other people's experiences. If you've seen somebody else do it wrong, don't do it that way. It's just that simple. Learning is the beginning of wealth. And, as you learn more, you become more wealthy. You should become more wealthy as you apply that knowledge that you're getting. So my grandfather, who has a business that, he passed a few years ago, but his business is still going on today. He was forced to quit school in the 3rd grade. But before he died, he became a very wealthy and a very wise man. He has a business that's still going on. It was started in 1956. So it's very important to really learn as much as we possibly can, and know that learning is the beginning of wealth. Because when you start learning things and you start applying that knowledge, you begin to solve problems. And really, that's what it's all about, is solving problems and building yourself. And as you build yourself, you begin to build wealth. My goals with these videos is really to educate you. And I don't mean educate as in what you learn in school. You see, education really is about helping people to dig deep inside themselves and really bring out of you the best in you, the best that you have, to help you develop your own personal success philosophy, to help you to begin to really find out who you are and find your purpose in life. And that's really what I want these videos to do, is to really prick your mind, prick your consciousness, to really find out who you are and where you want to go with your life and what you want to do with your life and what is your meaning of success. Because my meaning of success and your meaning of success, it may be different. It's going to be different from your friends and from your other family members, but that doesn't mean it's wrong. That's just your idea of success. And so you want to develop your own personal success philosophy. Number 3 is get going. Many of us, we make up the excuse that, I'm going to wait until this happens, or I'm going to wait until that happens, or I'm going to wait till I have more money, or this, that, and the other. Please, if you cannot be faithful over little, then you won't be blessed with more. In the Bible, there's a parable of the talents, and it talked about the person with 1 talent, 5 talents, and 10 talents. And the person with 1 talent buried his talents in the ground and didn't use it, and then that talent was taken from him. And I'm paraphrasing this because I don't want to spend too much time on it, but it's very important that we take what we have right now and start. Start where you are with what you have and begin to move in the direction that you want to go. Begin to move your life into the direction of your goals and of your dreams and of your desires. Meditate on those things daily. Spend 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes a day just meditating on where you want to go and what you want to do and becoming a better person. You should really, really, really start right now. Get the job done. Don't be afraid. Make those phone calls, send those emails, go to those meetings. Start those conversations up. Whatever it takes, to start. Start right now with what you have. If you don't feel like you have the knowledge that you need, it doesn't matter. Just reach out and ask somebody. Ask me or ask someone that you respect. Shoot me an email if you have questions or you just don't know exactly what to do first, and let's just start a conversation. I may be able to give you some experience that I have or share some experience that I have with you about that. Start with the small disciplines. It's very important to start with the small things, because the small things make up the big things. Many of us want to jump from 0 to 100, but that's not how it goes. As I talked about in the meditating videos, is you want to start just meditating 5 minutes a day. Start there, and then work your way up to 30 minutes, to an hour, to an hour and a half, however long you need. Everything affects everything else. Everything affects everything else. So if you don't organize your personal life and your personal finances, then there's nothing that, the rest of it's not going to make sense, or it's not going to work out. So start with the small disciplines. Start very small and then work your way up. Even in the gym, you don't go in the gym and put 500 pounds on the bar and bench press it. You go in and you start with what you can handle right now, and then you work your way up to that 500 pounds or whatever your goal is at that particular point. So make sure that you are starting with the small disciplines and working your way up to the larger things, and those smaller things will make up the larger things. The next thing is get better. Every day, work on getting better, one step at a time. work on getting better. You can do it. You can make it happen. I'm telling you, you must get better. For things to get better around us, we must get better ourselves. That's period. It's really that simple. In order for the world to become a better place, each one of us must become better. Don't look outside of yourself. Don't look at your spouse or your children or the president of the United States. Look at yourself. You become better, the world becomes a better place to live. It's just really that simple. And then you may be able to influence somebody else to really change their lives. And I hope that's one of the things that happens with this video too, or these videos that I'm doing. Everybody goes through problems. Everybody has winters in their life. We all do. The thing is really becoming stronger every time we face a winter. Every time we go through the valley and we have to deal with problems and situations, it's just a matter of fact. Everybody has it. Not just you may not see it in other people's lives, but they have their problems and their situations that they have to deal with as well. Don't look around. Look at yourself and say, you know what? This is going to make me a better person. I'm going to learn from this experience. And my next winter, it's going to be better for me. And life is full of seasons. There are seasons. There's summer, fall, winter, and spring. We all have those, everywhere. So there's summer, fall, winter, and spring. You can't change the seasons. They're going to happen. And that's the same thing with life. You're going to have those ups and downs and those trials and tribulations. You're going to have times where you're planting seeds. You're going to have time where you're going to reap what you've planted. And it's very, very fundamental. It's very simple. Do what you need to do today so that you can live the way you want to live tomorrow. It's very simple. You're going to have to endure some hard times, but you can do it. Believe me. I've done it. We went through problems. We've had situations. I've had many, many situations and problems in my life, but I have survived. I'm continuing to grow. I want to use those experiences to get better and to hope that someone sees it and is inspired by what they've seen me do. So again, thank you very much for listening. I really appreciate it. Remember, get serious, get smart, get going, get better. Tomorrow I will share some more with you. Peace, one love.